Hello everyone, welcome to day 23. 2 more days is Christmas. Wow, time's flying. Um, so, purpose today. I have molds I have had for over a year, never opened, never touched. They are gift boxes. This one here is concerning me because it is unlevel. The bottom is cut incorrectly. Why it's cut, I don't know. It looks like it was poured, but it was poured unlevel. It's just really extremely unlevel, as you can see there. So I propped some sticks up to level it out. Um, this one here also slightly unlevel, but more concerning to me. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up in camera, but you see my fingers down there? There is a bare layer of any silicone there. So I'm going to try to get this level again real fast because I forgot which way it goes on there. Okay, turn a little bit. There we go. And then this one here are for smaller packages, boxes, gifts, presents, goodie boxes. And I'm going to use Resincrete for this purpose. I have the tree mold out here because I hope to fill it as well. Because, well, my husband's boss liked it so much, she took that and the snowman. And then the Santa Claus was taken there to be placed on the counter. And, well, she took that too. So, my purpose today is to get these 3 done. And another tree and possibly another snowman today. Now the reason for the tree is because it is still tinted green from the green dye for the Resincrete. I don't know why, but it is. Of course the green dye came from not the Resincrete, but from the Pure Cure from Tea Expert. So it's still the same dye, but you can tell that it's very extremely pigmented and does stain your mold. So I'm hoping this will take the stain out. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to measure out some Resincrete. I'm not sure what I'm going to measure out. Probably about 200 grams plus about 60 grams of water. So I'll be back as soon as that's done. Alright, it is done. I'm going to get it mixed real fast. Try to knock that little bit in there. I did go ahead and put an extra 5 grams of water. So it's 32.5 grams for each 100 grams of powder. Try to get this mixed in here. I just cut through it a little bit to break up the big chunkies. It is definitely a pain trying to get it stirred, mixed around. Scrape the stick, get the chunkies off of the stick. Get the sides and the bottom as thorough as you can. I can still feel chunks down there, so I am really trying to get to them. Get it swirling. Scrape one more time. Okay, I'm not feeling any more clumps. So let's see how far we got here, huh? I'm stopping just short for a second because I'm probably going to have to scrape them or tap them down. Get these squidgied a little bit. Pop any bubbles up to the surface that I can. Okay, that one's filled. That one is filled. Try to wipe off the one that's overfilled. There we go. And into the tree. Squeeze a little bit. Try to get as few bubbles as possible. Kind of hard to do with this tree mold for some reason. So let's tap a little bit. Squeeze some more a little bit. I see bubbles clinging to the sides and underneath here. This is the worst part right here. Oop. Well, now I can't see where the bubbles are, huh? So what I'm going to do is push this up, squeeze the bubbles out, get as many out as I can, and then finish filling. And release as I go. Oop. Well, shucks. Almost enough to finish filling it. As long as I can get most of the stand underneath, I'm going to be good for that. Okay, it looks like that's about all I can get out of there. And the only thing left to do is let everything cure. So I'm going to move this inwards a little bit. That way I can put my tent in here on the top. And then I will be back when everything is cured up. Alright, these have cured for about a half an hour, 40 minutes, somewhere around there. I'm going to go ahead and do the demold on these three. This one is still warm, so it's still cooking inside. So I'm going to leave it alone until I feel it is ready. Sorry, I do have hiccups again. It's my life. So let's get these unmolded here. I need to be careful with my fingernail. Now I'm going to try pushing it out from the top. Oop. Little piece snapped. So I guess I'll try to roll it down from the side. Wow, that's a tight mold. And of course with resin-crete you cannot throw water or anything like that down it to try to remove it. Try to hold that down long enough to grab a hold of it. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh, snap. So what'd that mean? Yep, this top piece came off. I don't think this mold really should be used for resin-crete. So let's see if I can push that piece out. There we are. I will try to glue that on. Okay, let's see how more delicate. Well, let's get the small ones out first. They shouldn't be a problem. There goes 2 out. And 2 more. So, let's see if I can bring them up to you and get them focused in. Focus. There we go. So those are pretty nice ones. I will leave them to cure for another couple, 3 hours. Which means this video may be a little late getting up. I did see some bubbles in the ribbon on top here. It almost looks like they're still stuck in the mold, actually. But I do believe those are bubbles. So what we have on the side here are like baby items. There's a pacifier, a rocking horse. I'm not sure what all else is on here. Pretty cool. But I thought I was sold that as a Christmas one, but whatever. So let's see if this one matches the Christmas thought. It is. Ooh, this one's pretty. It's kind of ornate. Now this is the one that had the big issue with being very thin on top here. Wow, it is extremely thin. There we go. Oh, that'll make a nice Christmas gift box looking thing. There we go, focusing in. It's got a little bubble right there. I like that one. So I'll use it. Very nice done ribbon and bow. They came out pretty well. So that mold's okay for doing resin-crete in. I'm going to turn it inside out, make sure it's all cleaned out though. Okay, let's do that and set that mold aside now. Let's see if I can turn this one inside out. I think the problem is it's really thick right here. It has no real give to it. Okay, nothing left in there. So I now know that that mold is for babies. But this one here will do and suffice for Christmas. Those will. And we'll see how the tree comes out later on. Alright, I'm going to let you go while I go ahead and put the heat mat on. Yes, you can use a heat mat for curing your resin-crete a little bit better. Just leave it open on top. So I'm going to pull these in so that they get the best heat. I'll stick these little critters aside and get my netting back out. I don't really need the netting any longer. Nothing's going to stick in these. But I have cats and they like to do like every cat in videos you've ever seen that knock things off just to play with them. So the net goes on. I'm going to go ahead, turn on the heat, and I'm putting me on pause. By the way, the purpose of turning on the heat mat and letting it go ahead and cure up some more for 2 hours is so that the moisture escapes out of there. And you know that you cannot paint over moisture because it will disturb it, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and let this go for the full 2 hours. I'll be back then. It's been over 24 hours since I began this project. My daughter had called me yesterday. She doesn't really ever call me, so I knew something had to be up. And she was busy crying, and she called to inform me that one of her dogs, one of the 2 dogs of hers that I had cared for around over half their lives, had passed away. She was almost 12 years of age, and so she was of age to pass away, basically. Husky Malamute mix. And it affected me more than you'd ever know, because even though she was my daughter's dog officially, she was my baby. And yes, it affected me like crazy. And I am going to finish today's on the day it was supposed to be released, so that I just get this finished. It gets my mind off of things. So I did get bubbles in the bottoms of the tree again. The mold is still a little damp, and since it wasn't part of what I was doing in the first place, I'm not going to bother to try painting it today. I'm just going to set it aside, let it finish curing, drying out. The baby one I don't really care about. It wasn't supposed to be a baby one. It was supposed to be Christmas involved. So I'm just going to set that aside and concentrate on the items that are supposed to be for Christmas. and I'm going to speed up this process so that the video is short. Alright, I'll be back. Well, I'll be painting, but it'll be sped up on a different segment. It'll probably take me around 2 or 3 hours to get them painted properly. But of course you're not going to hear this part because, well, you'll hear what I just said. But you won't hear anything that I'm saying in the next segment because it's going to be sped up. So I will try to find something Christmassy to put on while you watch the process of painting. Of course, if you skip it, well, who cares, right? Alright. Merry Christmas, everybody.
How can I feel the joy of being with you? How can I chase the pain away for good? Well, this is calling me, all is not true. I bring some mistletoe with me. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, can you feel the joy when Santa Claus comes to town? Come to town. Have you wrote your list? Check it up for good. Hurry down the chimney tonight. I wait impatiently for you, my Santa baby. I really do believe in you. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, can you feel the joy when Santa Claus comes to town? Has come to town. And I remember the presents and the lights in the trees, the smell of chestnut boiling on the heat. And I remember dreaming, buried in a comfy blanket that I will never forget. When I was waiting for the snow to fall to make a giant snowman, my heart was jingling over and over. I won't forget that snowman, I won't forget those years, an amazing time. Will forever be the wonders of Christmas. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around fairies of December. You, I see everywhere around fairies of December. You, can you feel the joy when Santa Claus come to town? Can you feel the joy when Santa Claus has come to
town? Alright, that was about a 2.5 hour process between painting and letting dry and painting some more. And it's possible I missed a lot because, well, the lighting's not that great. Still need glasses. So anyway, let's take a look at the small ones first. I did red and gold on this one. red and green on this one. That one looks like the top of a tomato. Yeah, missed a couple areas. Now I can see it when it's blown up like that. This one my husband says looks like the top of a strawberry. So it's the reverse of the little one. Little one. And then I thought, well, I got tired of trying to use yellow as gold, so I just brought out my metallic gold. It shines nice and pretty. And then I thought, wow, that white looks really good and smart on that. So, yep, kept it white. And these will all be sprayed with acrylic sealer. And then the large gift. Nice little bow on top there. And then the ornate. Oh, focus in. There we go. There you are. Yes, I did speed up the process of this. Yes, it was put on mute, so I didn't have to process that part, editing it 3 times to 1, mute it, 2, and then 2, speed it up, and then 3, put some sort of overlaying noise, whether it's music or me saying, me doing something like this. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. Because see, that wouldn't be good. Alright, everybody. If you liked the video, hit a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Thank you to all my subscribers. You're kind of making somewhat my Christmas. I mean, it's a little harder to do now that my Cali girl is gone. And, so I'm trying. I'm really trying, everybody. I know this video is late getting up. It will not be up until probably just before midnight or after, and it'll actually be the 23rd video on the 23rd day. So, of course, share if you want, and those that haven't subscribed, maybe consider doing so. Joining this little group. You'll see a lot of things. You'll hear some sad stories, some happy stories. But most of all, and sorry for that, I have a frog in my throat. It just lives there now. My allergies are extreme during the winter because it's all locked up together. But anyways, so yeah, if you liked it, do all that stuff. And peace out. Merry Christmas, everyone.